Yo, what's good with y'all boys, man? It's your boy Quan, aka Nowk, bro. We back with another video, bro. Another reaction type shit. We got another reaction today, chat. I ain't gonna lie, chat. It's been a minute since my last JiDion reaction. I ain't reacted to JiDion in a little minute, bro. It's been a little minute, so I apologize. That's my fault. If y'all want more JiDion, let me know. I got y'all. But nah, today I caught an elementary school janitor. Why is niggas like these even? Niggas like these, they shouldn't even be allowed near elementary school. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't even gonna say too much, bro. We just gonna get straight into the video, bro. Make sure I go show some love to JiDion on that shit, bro. Let me like the video before I tell y'all to show some love. I'm gonna like the video. Now y'all could go like it. Type shit. I'm gonna leave the link in the description for y'all. All right, let's get it, bro. Shout out JiDion, bro. He doing God's work for real.
Meet Edwin Giles from Janito, Illinois, a 57-year-old
Hold up. 89-cent medium fountain drink. What is that? Them bitches like $3 where I'm at.
Elementary school janitor. Edward came out late at night to give our young middle schooler decoys some after-school learning. But while Edwin was out cleaning the hallways, he should have been really cleaning all the cheese pizza he's been saving and collecting.
Oh, so he one of those. So he got
explosive episode.
It's always signs, bro. It's always signs.
And conducted a very much needed operation on a disgusting man who got in too close with his prey of choice. Kids. Help this video get to 100K likes in 24 hours, and if it does,
EDP
Watch will be free.
I'm actually curious. Damn, they ain't hit 100K. It's 60K in 24 hours. That's still crazy. Yo. That's insane. 60K in 24 hours.
Nah. For approximately 24 hours. So sit back and enjoy this episode of.
Yeah, y'all remember when JiDion was getting a fucking haircut on the side? It was courtside. I think it was a Timberwolves game. Who was the Timberwolves playing? I don't even remember. I remember that shit, bro.
EDP Watch.
Shout out EDP Watch too. I always say this, bro. It's just always funny to me how he really profited off this nigga EDP name. EDP is probably furious. Like every time he see it, he probably got him blocked, to be honest. He don't want to see none of it. He don't want to see none of it. Cause it's crazy, bro. Nigga EDP.
He's there.
Dumb. He's just dumb, bro. Want to get a cupcake.
So he's right there, chat. Like literally.
He was really one of the. Back in his prime, you know how nowadays you got mad gifs around and shit like that, and like meme videos, like clips. He was like one of the originators of that shit before he turned into a weirdo. Well, he probably always been a weirdo, but I know what I mean.
Supposed to be here in like 13 minutes, but now he's here now. So we're just waiting, and we're gonna go on and go get him. Yeah, we think this dude's a cheese pizza guy. He's still in the car.
Yeah, I told y'all he was one of those.
Hey, what's up, Edwin?
Casey's General Store. I'm gonna have to visit there. Give me a medium fountain drink, 89 cents. You know what I mean?
A silent but deadly condition affecting 1 out of every 445 individuals.
We skipping that. We skipping that.
Just wants
to help JiDion
before it's too late.
I want to go talk about Izzy outside.
Let's see.
I want to go talk about Izzy outside, man. Just want to have a conversation. I know you're a good guy and everything, but we should probably just go outside and talk about it.
Boy trying to act like he trying to get. Is that a ain't no way? Oh, that's a Twinkie. I thought he was trying to get a cupcake. I was about to say the irony, bro. The irony.
Twinkies? Yep. Me and him got to stay away from that. Just bust it right
irony.
Yeah, do you mind
if he was getting cupcakes, it would have been so ironic, bro.
Thanks, man.
I mean, yeah, set up.
Oh, no,
hell yeah.
Set up.
Oh, you got a camera over there.
Yeah, that's for safety reasons. We never know if somebody has a gun.
They always say that as far as safety.
I know we're big dudes, man, but you know, ain't nobody can stop a bullet, and we're not trying to hurt you.
See, I mess with JiDion because he doesn't do it for clicks and likes, bro. He's doing this shit because he's passionate about it. If that makes sense. Like, if y'all ever heard him talk about it, he's passionate. Like, he's really passionate about this shit. He's not just doing it for YouTube. You know what I mean?
Up on YouTube or
Instagram. Well, we're not, I mean, we didn't do any of the messaging.
I mean, if you want full transparency, you know, her mother, she contacted us about this and everything. She found out about this about, what, 3 hours ago?
Yeah,
so, you know, we just want to talk about this. Obviously, you know, this is
a small town. With her.
We don't want to get other people
just
involved.
Be lying, bro. You did not talk to that
over to Maple
girl mother, bro. You know, it's fake.
We don't want to bring no construction to your house, man. You know?
I wasn't really looking for anything.
And that's why we're here to talk to you, man. Like, you seem like a cool dude, man. You know, you're just an older fellow, so, you know, we know internet stuff can get caught up in everything, and, you know, we've helped a lot of people with stuff like this.
Yeah, no, if we thought that wouldn't be the outcome, we wouldn't be here talking to you, but, you know, there is some stuff that we just kind of want to go over, make sure everything's good with you, both you and her, so.
I mean, I'm not looking for anything, really.
What would y'all prefer, chat?
I understand.
Like, would y'all prefer the cordial way of doing it, like JiDion do it, or y'all know the TikTok niggas who be, whenever they find a predator, they beat them up, they do them dirty. Like, which one would y'all prefer? Me personally, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't got no type of sympathy for people like this. So, do what you gotta do. If you gotta beat them up, go ahead. That ain't my issue. He shouldn't have been a weirdo. I'm sorry.
Being a
God
father
forgive me,
figure,
but I'm
kinda.
sorry, man.
That's awesome. Well, do you kind of know why we're here to talk to you?
Anybody
You
who
mentioned bad grades
thinks
and stuff like
it's
that.
okay to harm a child, bro,
Pretty much the whole thing.
no saving you
Right,
can
well,
do for
'cause,
them.
yeah, how old is she?
Yeah, I knew that too. But like I said, I'm not looking for.
Well, no, we
We just want to know, like, what was the age that she told you, so that way we know, like, there's no confusion.
Tell me
Okay. Yeah, because you know how these kids are, but it sounds like she was honest with you, because she actually
like I said,
is.
I understand where her mom's coming from. I understand where she's coming from.
Yes,
Trying
sir.
to bridge the gap, because a lot of these kids don't understand that gap.
Okay, do you have any kids of your own?
No, I got any.
Okay.
So
Don't
like,
ever let this man around that little girl ever again.
Because when I was in Texas, I lectured a bunch of those kids about, you know, getting off the street,
What kids?
the school kids.
It's lying, bro.
There's a lot of gangs in
Were you in
what?
were you a janitor or?
I was a janitor,
Are you still a janitor for the elementary school?
somewhat, yeah.
Okay, so you still work for the elementary school? Okay.
well,
Praise God.
Yeah, we know you like to be around kids and make
But
sure
I
they're
mean,
safe and
I'd
everything.
rather encourage them to study hard, learn something, get that way. The more you learn, the more you earn.
Okay, so do you talk to a lot of the kids at the elementary school?
No,
You don't mentor them or anything?
no, I should.
You
But I
should.
don't.
Okay. Well, how do you like working at the elementary school up here?
I like it.
You like it? Okay. Is that kind of like why you like when you see kids online, like on threads and stuff, you try to?
One thing I wonder though is like, did he have like when he was hired for this job at the elementary school? Did they do a background check? Like, was that a part of the process? Like, how did this come to be?
Ask them
Like,
to
what the
talk on
fuck?
Telegram.
Like, how is
Okay.
this possible, bro?
So you just try to steer them straight on Telegram?
Like, if you're gonna work in a school,
Awesome.
you
I mean,
need
how many kids have had the
every
privilege
type of
getting-
background check ever done on you, bro. I don't even know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but you should not be allowed to work at a school without any extensive background check.
to talk to you online?
I have no idea.
So you just kind of make yourself available and kids are able to talk to you and stuff like that?
If they want to.
That's awesome. We appreciate that, genuinely.
Because like I said, I'd rather steer a kid in the right way instead of the wrong way.
100%. So you're
There's
just
a
kind
lot
of
of
like
monsters out there that do steer them in the wrong way.
kind of like the lighthouse in the middle of the sea.
Chat, how tall is this nigga next to JiDion, bro?
Bad and
Yeah.
He's like 6'8".
TikTok's getting bad.
Boy need to be on the
Speaking of
O-line for the
Instagram getting
Raiders.
bad, like, have you been seeing?
We need
like,
a center.
these accounts where they're like, "Hey, we're selling these videos on Telegram."
And I steer away from those.
Really?
So
Shout
do
out
they
G
do that
Fuel.
on Facebook, or are they trying to bring you somewhere else?
They try to go to.
No promo, no promo. Y'all hit me up
God.
though.
So
I gotcha.
what's Telegram like? Would you say it's like good, bad, or otherwise? Or?
Something like that.
Okay.
Where's he going?
We
Fun.
leaving? I mean, we don't want to have to tell your job about this, man. We genuinely just want to have this conversation.
We're done.
I mean, if you're done, you can leave, but I mean,
Yeah, I'm done.
until like we feel comfortable, like,
I'm done.
you sure, man? You're done? I think we should talk about this.
Yeah, Edwin, basically, Edwin.
Edwin, listen, we don't want to.
And then he got the nerve to be
we
like,
don't want to call
I
your
don't know,
job.
bro. People like this just be pissing me off. Cause how do you have the nerve to just walk away like you wasn't trying to meet up with us? All right, bro.
We don't
You
want to do
got it.
any of that.
You got it, man.
Like I said, I'm done with Instagram.
Edwin, listen, man. I understand you're done with it, and I actually believe you will be done with it after. But you got to understand, like, people can take stuff out of context, and some of the stuff that people have told you online can definitely be taken out of context. And that's why we came here to talk to you, because we don't want you to do that. Right?
That's what I'm
We don't want
saying,
you
like-
to be a part of that type of stuff,
I'm not.
right?
Like I said,
But yeah, but I'm letting you know we want to get this addressed with you, and that's why we chose to do it over here, kind of away from your neighborhood.
We know
and stuff
that,
like that.
but
right.
you know, if anyone else saw this stuff, you know, they're not going to be as.
I understand.
Right, but Edwin, I'm letting you know now. Obviously, you're free to leave and do whatever you want. But we have all these messages saved to Izzy, and they all. I'm not going to say that you're terrible, but they don't look too flattering. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
And so,
saying?
if we have a good conversation with you, man, genuinely, we feel like you're a good guy.
As I said, I give you my word.
But
I don't care about your word. Like, what is he talking about, Chad?
We just got to chit-chatting and stuff. Here, if you want your story to be left at this, I mean, you know, I don't want to see a good man's life get ruined over this. So if you want to have a conversation,
I'm good.
Right. Well, Edwin, I'm letting you know, man, that obviously, yeah, like we said, you can do whatever you want, but
I'm not gonna lie, Chad.
a lot of people.
I keep looking at this nigga, bro. He benched like he has to bench like 525. He benched like 525. I'm sorry, bro. Look at his arms.
Come across these messages from someone
Motherfucker's
that
like
elementary
big as
school
big as my thighs.
not
Oh,
talking
normal,
about this,
but you know what I
but
mean?
We came over here to talk to you because we feel like simple internet bullshit shouldn't be.
You
the
need
end
to be
all
on the
be
O
all everything.
line somewhere.
But
I'm
like I
sorry.
said,
Let me
man, if we don't get
focus,
to
but
address with you, there is gonna
I
be a
can't
way we're gonna
believe
get
it.
to
Like,
address.
What would you like? What would you feel comfortable in me saying?
Well, it's not really. I mean, there's not really a set thing that we anticipate you
we just
saying.
want to have a good conversation, man.
Right.
If we,
Like I said, I'm done with her, kid.
Right.
okay, well, you can say that, but can you at least talk with us some more? Like,
What? You still have a mic on. You still got your camera going.
here, I mean, we can hop in your car and talk in your car if you want.
Like
Chad,
that.
do y'all think it's like something? I don't mean to keep pausing, but do y'all think it's like something wired differently in their brain that makes them attracted to children, bro? Is it something like what do y'all think? Like, y'all think it has something to do with the way their brain is wired? Because like, how do you just become like that? Don't make sense to me. How? What? Like how does it come to be? I'm flabbergasted, bro.
I'm done.
Well, Edwin, basically, I guess what our goal is pretty much what's going on is there's pretty raunchy messages between a 18-year-old girl and somebody who works in an elementary school. Now, does that the best thing in the world? No. Can it be fixed? I think so. Is leaving fixing it? You can do that, but it's not going to fix it. I promise.
Yeah,
you
like,
that.
How would you
but-
like me to fix it?
Let me turn up a little bit, chat.
Well, basically, I think you put yourself in a good and bad position. The bad
All right,
position
there.
is there's kids that have talked to you online, and it looks not the best, right?
Listen, man, if we want to ruin your life, we have those messages. You came
we got
here.
the license plate
You see,
in
we're
the
still here
camera.
talking with you, man. We're not.
There's nowhere
I'm
you
not a
can
cop.
go.
He's
We
not a
have the
cop.
license plate
We're just
in the
dudes
camera.
talking
It's
to you.
directly in the camera.
A lot of it is.
Hold on, let me see something real fast. Hold on, my camera a little too big.
Okay.
Right.
And we
but-
believe that.
Yeah, we hear that, but
I got you.
right, but we hear
should be
that,
good now.
and I'd love to take your word for it, but I'm letting you know, getting in your car and kind of giving us the middle finger, that just destroys
You know,
figuratively, right?
no, that's out of context.
Well, just like mid-conversation, like he was talking, he was about to say a sentence.
Yeah, you just walked
and you
off.
just walked off and got in your car, man. Imagine you were trying to give advice to a kid, and he just got his school books and walked off.
Then he did. Then he walks off. I cannot.
Right,
stop him.
right. We understand. Yeah, no, we can't stop you either, Edwin. But you got to
Well, that
think.
child
I mean, we
didn't
have a good
commit a
reputation
crime.
of you because you work around kids, and you're obviously a trusted
Like what?
person.
That don't make
but
sense.
Like I said, it could be taken out of
A
context.
bad comparison.
And every context you give us, it helps build up your wall of reputation with us. But you know, if you pull a move like,
I have
okay.
no idea.
Well, I'm letting you know
what
now.
you
If
want to
if you pull a move like this, it's just you completely tear down whatever reputation you had with us. And I mean, like I can't make you do anything, but I'm letting you know it's probably not the best idea considering that we have these messages and we decided to give you a courtesy by talking to you. Like we're doing you a favor by having this conversation. We're doing you a favor by saying, hey man, we'd rather just talk about it. So
Well, like I said, I don't know what else to say.
I think there's a lot. I think
Matter of
there's
fact,
a lot
let me-
to say because
you know what?
there's obviously some messages that we don't have any context on. And
If I was them, bro, I'm not even talking to this nigga no more. All right, you want to leave? We got your license plate. We'll show up at police be at your crib in about 10 minutes. By the time you get there, they'll be pulling up. So y'all can meet each other there, type shit.
What questions would you like me to answer?
well, I'll
Why
have that
are you a
conversation
weirdo?
outside with you. I'm not going to have it in the car.
Damn, why is window roll up so slow? It looks slower than slow motion.
Yeah, man. So, do you know why we want to bring the messages to Izzy about? Like, do you know why we would want to bring those up, the messages to Izzy? Like, do you think there's some stuff said that might be a little bit
Off the
questionable?
wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you
Yeah, so what?
married?
Like that don't make sense, bro.
We figured maybe we get caught up in stuff, man. You're a guy, I'm a guy. We
Oh,
have a
no,
girl.
No.
Okay,
Not that.
not that. Okay, what you mean?
You're wanting to know, you're thinking that I'm doing it because I'm lonely and this other stuff.
You are, bro.
Man, there's
Don't
a-
try. Like I hate when people try to flex for the cameras. You are lonely, bro. Come on now. Come on. Stop trying to act like you Mr. I get bitches. He trying to act like he get bitches. He trying like you don't got no hoes, bro. Come on now.
A lot of other factors, man. I'm just saying, you're a guy, I'm a guy. If a girl hits
Nigga
me
is
up,
not
man,
he's not
you know,
Mr.
who's
Bitches,
telling
bro.
what
I'm sorry.
to do? You know what I mean?
Look at him.
No, I'm not that way.
He has
So tell me,
no
what type of
drip.
dude are you? You a
He's
Christian,
not
man?
fly.
I believe in God, yeah.
You believe in God? Okay.
You can't believe in God if
So-
you're doing what you're doing.
Yes, sir.
I just, when I start talking about that, turn them off.
Yeah,
I know
believe-
God forgives all, but come on now. How you gonna bring God into something when you're trying to meet up with a minor? That don't even make
that
sense.
You turn it off with other people, but I guess what made you want to turn it on with Izzy?
I didn't want to turn it on with Izzy. Izzy started talking, and basically, she had a slight depression. If you read into the first few,
Well, yeah, we know about her family issues and stuff. Yeah,
I don't know about her family,
But yeah, she is going through a hard time.
but I do know she has a low self-esteem about herself.
Okay.
If you didn't catch that in the messages,
I didn't
I
hear
didn't catch that
job.
part. No, so I missed that. Did you see that? I didn't see that.
she's going through the normal thing that most teenagers do. They don't think they're pretty enough. They don't think they're smart enough.
Women.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, usually women think they're too smart and can't shut the fuck up.
I mean, it's like, got to boost that morale a little bit.
If y'all don't, I feel like if it's your first time watching a JiDion video, you're probably like, why is they being so friendly with them? If y'all don't know, they do this to everybody. They always call the cops. Like the cops are on their way probably right now, but they just do this to keep the person calm. You know what I mean?
So while we were just talking to her, trying to boost her morale, I guess, was she coming on to you more?
Yeah.
You see, that's why we're here talking.
And they
to
know
you.
he's lying because they have the messages. It's a decoy.
Playing that.
So like, what was she doing?
She just, using the word love and, oh, you're great. And then he.
Did she ever like tell you that she wants to like get busy or any crazy shit like that?
No, well, she mentioned something somewhere. But I'm like,
All right, like what?
I just played it off.
Right. Like do you know like what she mentioned? Because
What just
obviously it's a
happened?
concern.
Hold on.
Right. Like
Why did he wave him away? Is this somebody JiDion know?
all right, like what?
I just played it
He had to
off.
wave him
Right.
off.
Right. Like do you know like what she mentioned? Because obviously it's a concern when these kids just go out of their way to talk to strangers like that.
I have no idea.
Did you ever like
Wait,
play
what
along
happened?
with the conversation
I'm
you were trying to
confused.
have?
I have played around.
Like was she ever curious about like things or anything?
I think so.
Okay. Because look, again, it's not a concern.
What is he
'cause
doing?
Every guy online is going to talk about.
Oh, he
stuff.
set up
It's just
his
a common
phone.
thing that happens.
If
But
a girl hit me up, man, I'm gonna try to figure out about how soon I can get it to get it.
right, 100%. But it's more so a concern if these kids are talking about this stuff. Like, is it
Who
common for
talked to her before? Like, we
Right,
gotta figure out,
right.
man, if someone did this to Izzy before.
Well, let's hope not.
Well,
I mean, did you get a vibe like that? That maybe something happened to her?
No, it was more, she was more worried about her self-image.
so did she ever ask you like questions about some of this type of stuff?
Bro, they always lie about this shit too. 9 times out of 10, bro, no 12-year-old is hitting you up, bro. Come on, like if you're that young, when I was that young, if I'm on my iPad or phone or some shit, I'm watching YouTube or playing games. They is not worried about you, no fucking however old this nigga is. Like, come on now, bro. You just be
I'm
lying.
not sure.
Okay.
Blatantly
There's a few
lying for
messages
no
talking
reason.
about like,
Come on.
right.
Yeah, I did explain that to her.
Okay. I guess what was
She was curious.
Right,
and
no, that's fair.
I'd rather have her be informed instead of not informed.
so again, it's a lot of messages. I could read every single one and figure it out line by line. But like, what was, to paraphrase, what was she kind of curious about wise?
Everything.
First,
That too.
was she ever like
I'm
wanting
confused.
to?
What is
I
JiDion
don't know,
doing
she
off
potentially-
camera,
Was she
bro?
ever like wanting to have that with you, or try to say, hey, well, we should do it together, or anything?
No, we never discussed that.
Okay.
But she wanted to know, and I.
Did she ever like say that, hey, this is, I want to do this with you? Like, did you ever have to shut her down about any
I
of
go,
that stuff?
look, I don't want to discuss anything or say anything or do anything, anything.
Do you think maybe
He never said
you guys
any
get
of
a little
that.
bit carried away with some
Never
of the
said
messages? Because I have one right here of on your end saying a lot of ways I can't wait to unwrap you and see what's underneath all the closing.
Exactly.
And then again, the intensification of that day of meeting would be worth it. I would like to be a fly on the wall in your bedroom to see what it is. I'm going to have a double wow when I see you and what your body looks like, but we'll have to wait on that one.
That chat GPT ass response. Did he type chat? Bro, ain't no way. Ain't no way he thought that out. Talking about I want to be a fly on the wall. Lock this nigga up, bro. Lock this nigga up.
So I guess what was kind of the appeal? What's it?
A play on
I'm
words.
feeling more like flirtation.
He thought he was spitting game.
Here it says, as long as we were able to see each other, you will always have a hug and kiss and a caring person like myself to listen to you and acknowledge your concerns as my own. You understand that I would love to hold you in my arms in private and look at the beautiful eyes and plant a sweet little kiss.
He definitely used Grok or Chat GPT for that response, bro. I'm telling you right now. He did not type that. He did not type that.
Kiss on those lips.
Even though it don't matter, still.
Okay.
Okay,
Like,
you
come
say
on,
you had a
bro.
niece, right?
Mhm.
I guess the concern we're kind of having is like, imagine like,
Yeah,
a
my
fit-
niece went with the same thing.
Exactly.
yeah. Well, like, what? How would you react in a situation like that? You think?
Depends on the situation.
Let's say
I
it's
mean,
just,
depends on, bro. If somebody, Cat, if y'all have a niece or little sister or some shit like that, and this nigga contacts them, and you find out about it, and you meet up with this nigga, or you find out where he live or whatever, you just gonna let it be? He talking about depends on the situation. There's no situation. It don't matter what the situation is, bro. I don't care if she hit him up first, which they're probably not doing. You're getting your ass beat, bro. You're getting your ass beat. I don't care.
it's like this, kind of like the same messages you sent.
Well, she's a big girl. She's mature.
How old is she?
She's 17 going on 18.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the decoy. I'm like,
I mean,
you just said you was 12.
She's already had situations, and she's already been preached to about everything, and I trust her in her judgment.
Has she been talking to the wrong guys online previously or anything? Oh, your niece?
I have no idea who she talks to online.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
has there ever been a period where like you kind of like looked after her and like talked to her or anything like that?
I just tell her the same thing as I told her.
Oh, like the same thing you told Izzy?
Pretty much about and everything else. Explains. She goes, she already knows that.
So there was another one that said the next step would be if I ever got to that point, I would be touching in your parts.
Okay.
So is there a reason that was told to Izzy?
Shout out to my gas station worker. Just trying to do her job.
So, I mean, it's fair if you want to say it's play. I mean, that's fine. Words are just words. I mean, First Amendment, I can't say that, like, you know, until it happens, it's the First Amendment.
Like, I
in my
mean, it's our
opinion.
free country. We can say whatever.
I didn't really take any of this serious.
Okay.
Bro, you
So it should probably
literally typed a well thought out response. Like he was typing like he was in a Shakespeare book or some shit. He got that from Chat GPT talking about he didn't take it seriously. He was really studying and trying to understand what he should say next. That's the type
Serious
of,
is,
like that's why you
do
gotta
you want to
lock him
explain
up.
what people are sending you
Throw
on
away the key.
Telegram
Put him under
I
the
don't
jail.
know.
that you don't know?
I wish it would quit,
You wish it would quit?
because I'm like, that's freaking me out.
It's freaking you out. Why is it freaking you out?
Because Instagram was never like that.
Okay, but do you want to explain why you're getting kids on Telegram?
That's what I want to know.
Okay.
So
well,
are you gonna like add
because
into
you
like
signed up
group
for it,
chats
gang.
and they're just putting that stuff in there?
Yes.
Oh my god.
okay, so
Seriously.
No,
Okay.
I believe you. I believe you.
'Cause
Check his camera roll.
So far,
Check his camera
I
roll.
have, off of Facebook, have had at least 5 different women
Mhm.
offer
Like to just send you that.
pictures for cash, yeah.
okay. So
Is she just trying to do her job?
obviously we're
Shout out
talking
the
about
gas
Telegram here
station.
though, and people are sending you kids on there. So do you know when that started happening? Because I want to.
I can go on there now and flip through the thing and,
So it's been happening for a while.
oh yeah.
I'm not gonna
You,
lie,
you know
bro.
when
If
about
I
that
ever
started?
had
Because
a
basically,
bodyguard
if
or
you can
something-
prove to us you didn't take it.
I'm sorry that I keep going off track. He would have to be the size of this nigga. He's a behemoth of a man. Look at him,
Take those
bro.
photos yourself.
I
then
did not.
okay.
Look at
So
him.
when did they start sending
Like, bro.
you kids on Telegram?
About a month ago, I think.
About a month ago. Okay. So how many people do you think have sent you kids on Telegram? Because I would hope what you tell me matches what we have. So
I think about 5.
about 5. All right.
5 or 10.
Okay.
About
5 or
Are
10,
these
that's a
like
big
way-
discrepancy, bro.
Pictures or
That's like-
videos? Okay.
you know what I mean?
How young do these kids go?
I want to say at least.
At least.
I want to say that.
Okay. Well, do you have an action? Do you want to give it the real number of how low it goes, or are you just going to
I
sugarcoat?
don't keep track. I
Okay.
really don't.
What's the youngest looking one you've seen on Telegram?
I say 10 and
Okay. What's happening in a video of a 10-year-old on Telegram?
she's exposure or something.
Okay. How so? Because I want to try to find who that kid is, because that's probably the best thing you
I
can do
don't know
right
who
now.
these kids are.
Okay.
I
Well.
really don't.
Okay. So we're trying to track some of these videos. What is she exposing of herself?
Private parts.
Private parts, like her vagina?
Any of these videos are someone doing something to them?
Mm,
Like another man, not you necessarily, but another man.
No, I think one of them has another girl on the bottom. The other one's on top.
How old did both girls look?
I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't.
So, do you also want to explain why they're saving these videos to your phone?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
for that? 'Cause I wanna
if he's saying he's just being added to the group chats, but you got to save in your camera roll, not adding up, bro. Not adding up. Come on now.
I want to hear it because, like I said, everything's
They're interesting.
they're interesting. Okay, how many do you have saved on your phone? So I really hope it matches with the number that we have.
Probably about 5.
5. All right. Where are they at? In your gallery or where?
Now that I have, they're probably in the gallery. They're
Okay.
probably.
Bro, you have to physically
On the
save
main
something to your
ga-
gallery.
Just
bro.
in your photo section?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the youngest age you think you saved on your phone? Okay. So you mentioned these videos are interesting. What's interesting about these videos? 6. Okay. So
They're performing.
okay. So I understand it's a performance. I get it, and I guess when they're new, it's kind of you want to see a rookie you debut like JJ Watt. Texas.
There's a category called amateur, so is that kind of what it is? Like
This motherfucker said JJ Watt Texans. Like, okay,
seeing
man.
amateur, like young kids.
Okay.
He
Are
has
you
experience.
attracted
See,
to
I'm
that?
telling you,
Like,
he need to be an O lineman.
or
The
is it
first
more
thing
just
he mentioned was
interest?
JJ Watt.
No.
Okay.
So you understand that the girl you're here to meet today is 15. You have videos of people her age get on your phone having sex with each other.
Pretty well, they're not having with each other, but yes.
Okay. So I think what you should probably do right now is just tell us what you actually want to do with Izzy, because if we just keep hearing this bullshit mentor stuff,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm probably not going to appreciate. I'm probably not going to have any appreciation of your reputation. So you should
Y'all think he did this before? It can't be like usually 9 times out of 10, bro. If somebody gets caught doing this shit, it's not the first time it's happened. Can't be.
tell me
Can't
what you
be.
actually wanted to do if it went your way, because the best thing you can do. I'm only judging your honesty right now.
Actually,
know?
I just came up and talked to that.
Okay, what did you want to do the next time y'all met? Because I can read those messages line by line, or we can just have a conversation like men and just be straight up with each other. So what do you think it should be?
Well, whatever that however she wanted to handle it.
Okay, so just
Because
be
it's always been in her. I've always left everything up to her.
okay. So if she was the one that pushed X, is that something you were open to?
Not intentionally, no.
What do you mean intentionally?
Well, not something I would be thrilled about.
Is it something you would partake in if she wanted it?
That I wouldn't.
Just be honest, because
Look,
I.
he's stuttering. He
I'm depends on the
we know.
situation.
We know.
Okay, so it's
I would not really want to.
I would not really want to. So you're telling me, hypothetically, chat, a 12-year-old or however old fucking decoy is, to force him to do something he didn't want to do. Hypothetically, let's be for real, bro. Like I'm just debunking everything he's saying. Like everything he's saying, it doesn't add up, bro. It doesn't add up. Like,
what are the chances of
You gonna lie,
of
come
you
up with a better
partaking
lie,
in it
at
if she's
least.
the one pushing it on you?
no one was buying the
So I can
deal
just
away,
leave
but
his
still,
chest.
like,
Very
damn.
hesitant.
Okay, what are the chances? I'm not talking about the non-chance. I'm talking about the chances.
Probably not. Check
Probably
it
not.
out.
Okay. So do you think I should read these line by line and
I'm not
prove you
gonna lie.
wrong, or do you think you could?
The bodyguard. I keep saying the body. My fault. He's not a bodyguard. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I don't even know his name. My fault, man. But what I was gonna say, he might as well just put this nigga, feel me? Give him a wedgie and hang him by his drawers on the top of this little sign right here. See the little sign right here? And just hang him there until the cops get there. Let him hang. Think about what he's done.
Well, those are his words.
Words form intent. I could say I'm going to go rob the store right now.
The Bible says there's
They're not-
power in the word of the tongue.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
So, I mean, you said right here,
But that's only in the
if you
Bible.
ever get invited
That's
to a
only in the
party,
Bible.
make your
The
own
Bi-
drink. Never let someone else. So you're telling her how to
That's true.
drink.
No, I'm not telling her how to drink because I'm talking about roofies.
Oh, you're talking about roofies. Okay. So what about what you said? I want you,
Bro.
Mike, while I play with your.
Did I say that?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
I think you should show them the message.
My
right
fault,
there.
chat. My fault.
I
I'm gonna calm
mean,
down. I'm gonna calm down.
No, I'm just saying I don't
I'm gonna
remember.
calm down.
Okay, because we went through the DMs on your account, and there's nobody you're talking to as heavily as Izzy. Would I be wrong about that? Is there anybody else that's just trying to actually talk to you, or is Izzy kind of the only one? Because
She right now is the only one that's
okay,
talking.
so let's pretend. Let's just I mean, I'm just going to completely disregard that you didn't remember it because I obviously you remembered it.
I don't really.
Edwin,
But anyway,
Edwin,
she's the
Edwin, that's
only-
bullshit.
she's the only
Yeah, like,
one
how do you not
that
remember
is
saying that, bro? Like, come on now.
So obviously you're telling her I want you to check my right.
You're just
You
asking
have-
her if she shit.
Right. You have videos on your phone of people her age doing things.
Okay.
So basically,
Chat, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not trying to, feel me, be an invader of privacy and shit. But if you got a sibling or a younger niece or some shit like that, check their phone, bro. Check their phone. I don't care, bro. I'm sorry. Check their phone. You gotta check it.
pretty much know you want to have sex with her at this point. I mean, you can't bullshit. You can't
Make
bullshit.
sure ain't
us
nothing
about
like this
that.
going
I mean,
on.
You know, I don't even have to. I could just get anybody randomly from this parking lot to come look at those messages, and they would just say the same thing because we all could read.
We all knew what was going on. We're just more annoyed that you're just lying to us.
Right.
Exactly. Just coming up with
conversation
bull,
when
BS lies, bro. Just straight
and
BS
basically,
lies.
the reason we're past, are you gonna have sex with her or not, or are you wanting that or not? We're past that point because I can just go by those, right? It's more so, why do you want to do it? Has it been so long since you have sex? Do you have a newfound attraction? What do you think it is? Just fess up about it.
Well, I don't have a thing for it.
So what's the reason
I have
you're
a
wanting
message
to
for you right here where you saw a young girl that was asking for a friend on Threads, and you asked her to come talk to you on Telegram. Why are you asking young girls to come talk to you on Telegram? And we have what you guys talked about too, you know.
Okay.
Did you find her attractive, yes or no?
Well, she is beautiful.
Okay, so
Did you want to make her, yes or no?
I mean, I'm not really attracted.
Bro,
to
if you have to say to a question like that, it should automatically immediately be no. If you have to say there's no saving you, bro. It's over for you.
But
Okay.
It happens. It happens.
okay, so is that something you would have left up to her to do, or
Yes.
where would it have gone down?
I don't
Hey,
know.
bro.
So where are we at going?
Well, we're at, are we gonna keep online or are we wasting our time?
Just call
And
the
instead of
feds,
you getting
man.
your
Just call
car
the cops
leaving-
up. Just call the cops
I
up.
mean, I
I'm
think
tired
we're
of this
on the
line
verge
ass
of
nigga.
where we want to get in our car and leave, but I don't think you would like when we leave.
Well, this is you're either going to destroy my life.
You destroyed your own life.
Well,
Stop trying to
if we
blame
wanted
other
to do that,
people.
why would we still be here right now?
Because I need to get up in the morning, go to school, and go to work.
That's probably the last.
This boy said he need to go to school. He said he gotta wake up in the morning to go to the school and do his job. You think we letting you anywhere near kids after what just occurred? How oblivious can you be? Chat, it's a cold
last
world
thing
out
we should
here.
be
It's
hearing
crazy.
right now after you talked about having child pornography on your phone.
I'm
Were you
saying.
aware saving that is child pornography?
Not really.
Have you heard of the word child pornography before?
Yes. I
Okay,
know.
so what do you
gotta-
think that would be?
Hold on, I got something on my mic.
Videotaping it.
I got it. I
Are
got
you
it. My
asking
fault.
for it like you are on Telegram? You know, we see how many people you ask for it and you're trading with. Why are you trading that stuff with people?
They asked for it.
So they ask, hey, can I have some child? So do you just want to give people what they want?
Not really.
There we go. The feds.
4K.
Never been happy to see him,
I'll
but
get the vouch on it.
they here.
Thanks, buddy.
Congrats.
How's it going, Edwin? Or how's it going, sir? Edwin, you're an elementary school janitor and you have child. You got to delete off your phone, right?
Yes.
Okay, how many images of child on your phone?
I have no idea.
What did you tell me earlier?
So this was the setup.
Did
Yes,
you
it
come to meet
was, brother.
girl here today?
You ain't going home and you ain't going to no school.
And how old was she?
But I, would,
Okay, and did you say things to her through text message?
I may have. I don't remember.
Did you tell her to
I don't remember.
Okay.
But if you saw the messages again and you saw them and it reminded you, would you remember then? Did you not drive an hour to come to this Casey's to meet a 13-year-old girl?
All right, so we're gonna just show him the footage of you saying
Not even
yes
trying to be
every-
on his I don't know what I'm trying to say. But bro, even if you were in his position, right? This is just funny to me. This is just funny. Look, this is how dumb this nigga is, right? He thought that he was about to come meet up with a minor. Look how dark it is outside, bro. You think any minor is able to leave the house at this time of night? And he didn't realize it was a setup. Like, I'm not trying to defend him or nothing, but I'm just saying, like, that's how dumb this nigga is. Look at his face. Look at his face.
Casey's to meet a 13-year-old girl?
Ah, man.
All right, so we're gonna just show him the footage of you saying yes to everything we just asked. So you should probably just fess up now. Now take some accountability. Are you gonna delete the child off your phone right now that you have?
I can. Yes.
Okay,
there
well,
a
don't
lot-
do it now. Don't
Yeah,
do it
take
now.
the phone. Yeah, cops need to take that phone.
It's
Take the
on his phone
phone.
right there, officer.
Take the phone. Oh, I was about to say, what the fuck?
That's cool.
Nice, dude.
Lock his ass up.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot he was an elementary school janitor until we started talking to him. And then I was just like, oh wait, when he said, I think he was talking about work.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh snap, I forgot.
Nice, nice.
All right, y'all, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. We weren't able to make an
Shout out
intro
to JiDion,
because
bro.
this was like,
We give him a round of applause. Doing God's work out there type shit.
it wasn't last minute, he just came so early, so we weren't even able to do like a proper intro. But this dude is a freaking elementary school janitor, CP all over his phone, came to me, 18-year-old girl here, man. Manitou, I think that's how you say it. Manitou Police Department's absolutely killing it so far. Hopefully this ends in an arrest. Oh man, freaking you clutched me by getting him out. You clutched.
Yeah, dude, dude, he was just scared. I knew he was so freaking scared, dude. I mean, he had a good poker face, but he was scared. Like I noticed when I just started reading his messages, he was like, well, yeah, like he just kind of like didn't know.
I mean, to be fair, like I said before, look at this behemoth of a man. I would be scared. How big this nigga is.
To say to those, so that's why I was like, that's why I immediately was like, okay.
I was scared to like keep going because I was like,
He's an
I was like,
NFL
damn, if we keep on
offensive
going, would
lineman,
it like
bro.
make him get in his car faster, or would it make him like stay more?
Right, right.
I gotta still like learn how to read that.
No, it was like, it was like to me it was obvious that like anything we were saying that he did, he's like, okay, I did it. So that's why I was like, hey man, why are they sending these to your phone? Because he thinks that we knew everything on him. So that's what I was like, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
W tactics.
What's good
W
with y'all boys and
tactics.
girls, man? Your boy just got done working out. Currently down
Hey,
18
shit.
pounds. I'm tired of seeing you guys saying
18
I'm
pounds,
looking like
that's
EVP.
fire.
So for the last almost 2 months now, I've been working out, down 18 pounds. But I need to say I appreciate you guys so much for
That's
watching
W
towards the end
progress,
of the
bro.
video. If you guys can, man, make sure to support us on adpwatch.com. We're literally flying it out every single week, sometimes flying to 4 different states to get these dudes. It's been a non-stop grind, and the
I told y'all, bro.
website truly
You're
does
really
help.
passionate
So,
about this
if you
shit.
guys want
I-
to see some
I
exclusive
respect that. I respect it for sure. You're doing
content
God's
that
work.
can't be posted on YouTube, the full interactions, all that jazz, go to edpwatch.com. Now, in the case of Mr. Edwin Giles, literally the next day, his school had found out about what he had done. They put out a statement. I'll put the statement
Hold
right.
on a minute. Should I read it for y'all? Should I read it for y'all, chat? All right, W Reader. At 10:30 p.m. on June 4th, 2025, the administration of Midwest Central Community Unit School District were contacted by representatives of the Manitou Police Department and advised that Edwin Giles has been arrested in connection with an incident that occurred at the Casey's gas station in Manitou. Mr. Giles has been employed as a second shift custodian by the school district for the past 6 years. All right, it's a good thing that he was second shift, so hopefully he didn't have to, he didn't interact with no children. School representatives were advised that the arrest was made in connection with an alleged attempt by Mr. Giles to meet an underage out-of-state female for sexual purposes. The arrest occurred following confrontation of Mr. Giles by a number of unknown adult males who recorded. All right, so they're talking about JiDion. However, there is no evidence that any local students or other persons were involved or targeted. All right, good job. That's all I wanted to know.
Here.
As long as no kids
Pretty
were
much
on, we
that
good.
boy, he is fired. He's donezo, and I am not sure if he is still in jail, but I'll link down the article to his charges and everything if you guys want to read that.
Hey,
But
sure.
that boy is cooked for. I believe they're getting a warrant to search his phone here soon, but he did admit to having a lot of CP on him as well.
Yeah, so
Plus with
take his
him
ass
trying
away
to
for a
be
long
decoy
time.
and everything. So Mr. Edwin Giles will not be terrorizing the school hallways any longer. And also, man, I want to give a huge shout out to the decoy who did this. She actually worked for me from seeing on my website that I was looking for decoys. She filled out an application and emailed us, and now she already got her first catch, man. So if you guys
if you want to be a decoy, go ahead.
Make sure you go to edpwatch.com.
Yeah, go apply on
There's
the
application forms
website
on
type
there.
shit.
We're always hiring. We're trying to get these dudes all across the country and join the team. But I really don't got anything else to say. Appreciate you guys so much. Make sure you guys subscribe to the website. See you guys later this week. Peace.
Shout out JiDion. All right, chat. That was it for I caught an elementary school janitor by JiDion, bro. There's not much else you can say to him. I told you he's doing God's work, bro. He's doing honest work. He's passionate about it. So all my respect goes to JiDion, bro. Shout out to them. Make sure y'all go show some love to this video, bro. I don't got much else to say. Make sure y'all leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notifications on because we got more coming soon. We out.